So Dave Brundage was the manager in Lehigh, and it was the final year. And this story, it's one you'll never forget. One, just because of what it is, but two, it's really special to me because of how it happened. And it was the last game of the year. Uh, I had been dealing with a thumb injury that happened a week prior. He took me out of the game in the middle of the last game, and I could not understand why. And I know I'd been battling. He's like, "Well, I just need, we need to get." I think Swami was there with me, and you need to get Swami in the game. And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
"Yes." I was a little selfish. I was like, "I need to play," you know. And so the game ends, and it's the last game, so we start cleaning out our lockers, start going. You know what's happening too with September call ups. You understand the situation, so you start to see some guys that you kind of know are going uh, back up to the big leagues and getting the call. They've been up and down all year. I think Jake Diekman was on that team, Justin DeFreitas, just some guys that had been up most of the year, and whether they had to come back down for whatever reason, you knew they were going back. And uh, and then you had Sal Rendy, who's a hitting coach. He comes and grabs me, and I'm like, huh, I've had a pretty good year, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's hard to believe because I don't have any hair anymore, but I had some long hair. And they call me into the office, and they ask me, like, how's your thumb? How's everything going? And fine. And said, I still don't understand why you took me out of the game. Yeah, well, just part of it. And Brundy's kind of just looking at me, and he kind of got this like smirk on his face. He goes, well, you're gonna clean yourself up a little bit, kind of chair cut, the season's over or whatever, and da da da. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he goes, well, when you walk into a big league clubhouse, you don't want to be looking like that. And I was, wide eyed and super excited, shook his hand, congratulations, the whole nine. But the best part of that story is is that I was able to tell my dad in person. He was at the game in Lehigh,
Right.
and he's going to drive back to Texas with me, and so he's sitting in the stands, and I kind of left him hanging for a pretty good while because I called my mom, called my brother, called my sister, called as many people as I could, and they're all asking, "Have you told Dad?" No, he's just sitting out the stands. He'll be fine, and I walked out there finally and said, "Hey, meet me down by the dugout. I'm about done." So he walks down to the dugout, and I was gonna try to just hide it, but I couldn't. I just put my arms open and I said, "I'm going to Philadelphia." Gave him a big hug, had some tears. Really special moment. Yankee Stadium is a special place, even the new one. Um, and I don't remember a whole lot when I hit it. All I remember is I hit it into our bullpen, and it cost me a little bit of money to get that ball back. Um, I'll never forget. Just I think I had a shopping list of items, whether it was a new phone, an iPad. Um, this one will be you'll get a good laugh out of this. Jonathan Papelbon told me I couldn't get it until he got traded. Um, there's just a lot of things that guys wanted, and I ended up having to buy, and I got the ball back, and it was cool. It was a really cool moment. Yankee Stadium. Not many people get to say that. Their first homer was off a Cy Young winner.
Yeah, possible Hall
And
of Famer.
oh yeah, the guy would probably be a Hall of Famer
Yeah.
in Yankee Stadium. That's pretty special.